Welcome, and this is um, Technical Mathematics. My name is Mark Kovalt. I'm going to be your instructor for this next semester. And so what is this about? Technical Mathematics is about math for the trades. So if you're in plumbing or carpentry or some technical field, this is what the class is going to be. So we're going to go through basic operations. We're going to basically start with whole numbers, and this class is all about getting you familiar and comfortable with dealing with numbers, okay, in all kinds of aspects and different application type situations, units, and things like that, okay? So what I'm going to do is, in this welcome video, I'm going to go through Canvas and I'm going to go through the syllabus. Those are the two big pieces of this that you're going to want to know and be able to navigate. But make sure that you read the syllabus in your entirety. I'm not going to go through the entire syllabus. And make sure you play around and peruse the website as well. What I mean by is Canvas. Okay, so go ahead and explore Canvas for your course. Let's see. We're going to go through the syllabus. I'm going to show you what you're going to be able to see. And let me do this first. Where's it at? Here we go. So as you can see, this is what you're going to see on Canvas. So you're going to see home, which is what you see right now. And then here's where the syllabus is located. Zoom, this is where you're going to go for the Zoom meetings. Modules, this is going to be where your meat and potatoes are, where everything is going to be located for you to do well in, assignments, readings, videos, lecture videos, and things like that. The MyMathlab, so all your homework and quizzes and exams are going to be on MyMathlab, so that's where you're going to go here to register for MyMathlab and to do your homework, quizzes, and exams. And I'll go through that in a little bit. And then grades and so on. So we're going to start with the syllabus. So I'm going to bring up the syllabus here. Okay. Now this is a syllabus, general syllabus for this class. Again, so I use this lecture video, this welcome video, for all my classes that I teach technical mathematics. So the particular information in this syllabus may not be the same as what's in your syllabus, but the setup, my expectations, the general stuff that I'm going to go over are the same. The structure of the syllabus is pretty much the same. Okay, so make sure you go into Canvas, go into the course, and print off the syllabus that's there and read it. Don't use this welcome video as going over your particular syllabus. Okay, again, dates may be different, times may be different, the calendar, the class schedule, so the particulars may be different than what's actually on Canvas. So make sure you go on Canvas and print off the syllabus that's there. Okay, but this is going to give you an idea of what's going to be in the syllabus. Okay, so at the top here, so again, here's my contact information, and here's where the classroom and class meeting times. This is a Zoom class, so that means we're going to be meeting through Zoom. Okay, and I'll show you how to get there in a little bit. So make sure you're logged in and into the Zoom meeting before class starts. Okay, here's the textbook information that you're going to need and the calculator. Okay, course description, I'll let you read that, and of course general learning outcomes, I'll let you go through all of this. So what I'm going to do here, and I'm going to move things around as I'm okay. So here's how to register for the course. Okay, so I even give you step-by-steps to go into Canvas and how to register for the course. Okay, you're gonna need to purchase an access code for MyMathlab for this course. This is a MyMathlab course, so MyMathlab is a component. So you're gonna need to purchase an access code for MyMathlab. Now the access code gives you access to this course on MyMathlab, but also MyMathlab is an e-textbook, so you don't have to buy the physical textbook if you don't want to. Now, if you buy a brand new textbook, the textbook will come with an access code. So but just make sure that it is a brand new textbook. The used textbooks probably will not. I've only had one student actually buy a used textbook off of Amazon or whatever, and it actually had an access code that wasn't used. Okay, so again, be aware of that. Okay, and then if you don't have the funds to get access, I do show you how to get temporary access. You get 2 weeks of free access, but you have to make sure you purchase an access code and change to regular access before the 2 weeks, else you won't be able to access the course until you do after that point. Let's see here, logging into Canvas, I give you a little bit of information there. Here's the grading policy. Okay, so you're going to have 3 exams in this class and a comprehensive final, including homework and quizzes. All of these are done on MyMathlab. Okay, there'll be windows for those when those are due for the exams. Okay, and there's going to be due dates for the homework. So, but I'll go over that in a little bit. Okay, so lecture videos. So since it's Zoom class, I have all of my lectures. I'm not going to be lecturing during our Zoom classes. I have the lecture videos up on Canvas already. You'll have access to those, and you can start watching those. So the way this works is this is a flipped classroom, and so what I do is I have already recorded those videos, and what you're going to do is you're going to watch those videos outside of class. Okay, so you're going to watch the lecture videos just like you would in class, but you're going to be watching those outside of class, taking notes, whatever the case may be. And I've got them broken up into small segments, okay, that you can more readily kind of manage. Okay, so you can chunk them up and watch the videos at different times, whatever suits your schedule, and as far as what you've got going on outside of class. So what's going to happen is you're going to watch the videos that are due for that class before class. For example, let me scroll down to the class schedule for a second. And again, this is not the class schedule per se, but I'm just using this as an example. Okay, so first week, again, this is not the class schedule that we're going to have, but whatever's here listed over here, whatever's listed here, as far as lecture videos, these are the sections that you should watch before we meet before we meet for class, either Tuesday or Thursday. Okay, and again, I'm going to have the dates here. I'm going to have Tuesday or Wednesday, and basically here I'm going to have all of these sections you should have watched. Okay, and along with the time, the amount of minutes as far as lecture videos you should be watching. So it's going to be very clear what to do. Okay, but you should have those videos watched before the date of the class. Okay, that's very important. Okay, so now, for example, if on Tuesday it'll say have this, or whatever date we're meeting. If we're meeting on Tuesday, then it'll, next to Tuesday in the class schedule, it'll have the sections and the titles of the sections, and then at the end it'll have the number of minutes that the videos are. So that'll help guide you as far as, okay, I should watch this much videos. The reason why I do that is to make sure that the amount of time that you're spending watching videos corresponds to the amount of time that you would be in class. So it's either going to be at or below that amount. Okay, so you're either going to be watching, if we meet for class, let's say an hour and 15 minutes in a normal class period, like for example, for us, our Zoom class is an hour and 15 minutes, then the amount of videos, the amount of material that you'll be watching in the lecture videos will be commensurate to that. Okay. Let's see. Okay, attendance. Make sure you read the attendance and tardiness policy. You get attendance grade in this class. I didn't change that, so I'll have to add that to the calendar. So let me do that now. That's 3% of your grade. So let me insert that now. so their homework is 12%. Okay. Like I said, this is a work in progress. Oh, and by the way, if you find any mistakes or anything that doesn't make any sense or something that is confusing you, please reach out to me, because again, I do make mistakes from time to time, and so let me know as soon as you find something, or if you have a question about anything. Don't assume that, hey, that you're in the wrong or that you shouldn't say anything. Please bring it to my attention, because if it's a mistake, I want to correct it. If it's not a mistake, then I'll explain, and then what I'll end up doing is, if I think it's something that the whole class might be misunderstanding, I'll send an email to the entire class. But please, always, always, always ask if you have any questions or concerns about anything. Okay. So there are 3 exams, okay, in this class. As far as they are exams, you're going to be given a window to have those exams done by. Okay, so you'll have a window of days, and again, this will be in the syllabus, and you have a date that it opens and a date that it closes, that it's due by, and so you need to take the exam within that time period. Okay, again, that's to give you the flexibility of deciding based on your schedule when to take it. You'll also have plenty of time to take the exam once you open the exam. Okay, but again, make sure you don't wait till the last minute to do this, because again, you're not going to get an extension. There are no makeup exams for any reason, technical issues or whatever. With that being said, make sure you write down all of the solutions to your problems in the exam on a separate notebook paper, just in case the rare occasion or the rare case that you have internet issues and you're not able to get internet for the 2 hours or whatever amount of time that you have for the exam. Okay. So again, I've only had that happen once, and the student who had this internet issue did not write down his solutions in a notebook, so he wasn't able to email to me. So if that happens to you, make sure you have your solutions. So again, I highly recommend that you work out the solutions to all the problems in a separate notebook, and then just in case something happens, you can email me those solutions via an attachment before your time is done, because I know what I get indications of when you started the exam. So again, you still have to get those solutions to me within the time period. Okay, again, email me if you have any questions about that. But other than that, there are no makeup exams. Okay, I do not give makeup exams for any reason. Let's see. Okay, let's see here. Anything else? Okay, here are the tentative dates. Again, these are not going. Make sure you check the syllabus on Canvas, because these may not correspond to the exact dates on your. But this is where the exam date. So I put the exam dates in a nice one spot, so you don't have to go looking for it. So one thing I do is I have multiple places where you can find things on Canvas, in the syllabus, and so on. So here are the exam dates. These are the exam dates. The exam dates usually do not change. In fact, I very rarely change exam dates once they're set. Homework, here's where the homework is. Again, all your homework is on MyMathlab. No late homework is going to be accepted. Now, I do drop the lowest 3 homework scores at the end of the semester. Okay, so again, another reason why I don't accept late homework. If you end up forgetting a homework, or it's late, or something happens and you're not able to do the homework, again, you'll get a 0 for that homework, but again, you can count it as one of your lowest 3 grades that are dropped at the end of the semester. Quizzes, again, you're going to get a quiz for each chapter that we come across, that we go over. So again, same rules apply. You'll have to do the quiz before the due date, and I dropped the lowest 3 quizzes there as well. And again, no late quizzes are going to be accepted. Extra credit. Pay attention to the extra credit. Okay, So again, I give extra credit. One of the extra credits is for turning in the last 2 pages completed of the syllabus. And again, there's a place on Canvas where you can submit that, and I'll show you. And then of course, there's also extra credit essays that you can do that are an optional, that you can also earn extra credit. Now, the extra credit that you get are exam extra credit points, okay? But they're optional. And again, I don't accept late extra credit points because they're extra credit, and they don't hurt you if you don't earn the points. So I am strict about that. Okay, attendance and tardiness. Okay, I went through that. So again, well, almost. You get 2 points per day that you show up to class. So per class, you get 2 points, okay? If you're late, you lose a point. Or if you lose early, you lose a point, okay? Now, connectivity issues and stuff like that, I know students will come in and out sometimes because their internet connections are poor at certain times or certain days. I get that, okay? But make sure that you're here on time, okay, that you're in class on time, and that you stay the entire class period. We're going to be working in class. Remember, the class period is going to be the time, because this is a flipped classroom. Some of you might be asking, well, if we're watching all the videos outside of class, what are we going to do inside of class? Well, when you come to class, we're going to be, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to spend the beginning portion of the class answering any questions you have, going over problems that you got stuck on, doing examples that you weren't sure about, or explaining things that you got confused about in the lecture videos. So a lot of students will say, well, Mr. C, I like, the lectures, face-to-face lectures, because I get to ask questions right there when they pop up. And I completely understand that. So the next best thing is what I recommend to those students is, look, when you're watching the videos, watch them like you're watching a lecture, because they are lectures, mini lectures. And so if you have a question, or if you have something you didn't understand, star that. Write your question down in your notes, and then email me those questions, okay? Because either I can answer those questions for you via email, or better yet, I'll save those emails if you wish, or if I have enough time, if it's well before the class meets, I'll answer them. But also, I can go over those questions in class at the beginning of class. I can work out those problems that you got stuck on. So I'm willing to work on any problems that you guys get stuck on that you're not sure, that, as far as you were working it out and you just don't know what to do, or you're having trouble understanding how to do the problem. But again, make sure that you're trying to do these problems, okay? Don't tell me I don't know how to do this problem and then you don't have any work, or you don't have anything to show for it, okay? So email me those, because those are the questions I want to do. So I will spend the portion of the class going over problems that you got stuck on, examples, concepts, or anything in the videos that you didn't understand when I was explaining it, anything. Okay, once that's done, guess what? We're going to be spending a lot of our time in class working on homework, quizzes, working in groups. We're going to be working in groups, breakout groups in the Zoom meetings, so that you guys can work with each other on the homework. Now, not the quizzes, but on the homework. Okay, and then if you guys get, if one of you gets stuck, so you can ask each other and see, hey, how did you do this one, or the one like it? And if none of you that can figure it out or know how to do it, then call me and I can come into your breakout room. So I'll be helping you as a facilitator and as a professional educator, helping you navigate these problems and understand how to do them, because this creates a more student-centered experience, because not everyone's going to struggle with the same thing. So you can go at your own pace as far as, hey, if you're okay with a certain topic, boom, you can keep going. If you get stuck on something, you can look for me for help during class, okay? Or if you're familiar with something and one of your classmates has a problem in your breakout rooms, you can help that student, which also helps you, because if you can help another student understand how to do something, that solidifies in your mind that you know how to do it, okay? And if you have trouble helping another student, let's say you're not sure and you sort of trip up and you're like, and you're kind of confused, or maybe you kind of trip up the way then hey, maybe that's an indication that you need to do more work on understanding it. And then, hey, guess what? I'm there to help you guys get to that point. Okay, so withdrawals, again, make sure you pay attention to withdrawal dates. Classroom expectations, I'll let you read that, and all these other resources. Again, a lot of this is for you to read on your own. And here's important dates, right? Also the withdrawal date, again, so make sure you pay attention to these dates. And here are some other resources if you need them. And here's my tips for being successful in any class. And then here are the concepts. Okay, so here's the competencies and objectives for the class and the course outcomes, things that you should be able to do by the end of the class. And then here's the tentative schedule. Again, I'm going to have this more filled out for each class, and it'll be very detailed. In fact, in the class schedule, I have the days that we meet, the sections that you should watch and that we'll cover on those dates, and then any homework, quizzes, exams, along with their due dates are also in there. So everything will be in the syllabus. I put a lot of time into putting the syllabi together for my classes to make it easy for you guys to use. Also, these due dates are in Canvas, as you'll see. Okay, so I'm going to minimize this. So now here's the home screen. Obviously, it's just a welcome screen. And over here, you'll have your things that are due. Okay, and when you log in, here's where the syllabus is located. Zoom. This is where you're going to go for Zoom. Okay, and when you open it up, you're going to have the meetings. Now, I don't have the meetings scheduled, but in here, when you log in, I'm going to give you an invite that you'll find with all the information. So when you come here, you should be able to log in once, and then every time you should be able to come here. Okay, again, but I will have all of the Zoom meetings for the entire semester here, and all you have to do is just join the one for that day. And then the modules, here's where the modules are. Okay, and so what you'll have in these modules is I will have the welcome video. This welcome video. I will have the submissions for the syllabus. So you'll see to submit the last 2 pages. And then what I'm going to have is for each week, okay, for each week we will have the textbook, or not the textbook because ebook, but why isn't it showing up? Why? Oh, I know why. Because I'm in student view. Hold on, let me go. Here we go. So here is what you'll see. Okay. So before you begin, here's where the welcome video is. Here's where you can submit your last 2 pages. And then here's the textbook answers to odd problems. Okay. So you're going to have exercises. And again, I'm going to have suggested homework problem, not homework problem, but suggested practice problems that you can do for extra practice. Okay. And so again, here's where the odd problems are going to be located. And then of course, the first week, here's everything that you have to do for the first week. So here's the section heading, and then here's all the lecture videos that go along with that section. Okay. And then here's the suggested practice problems, and then it goes to the next section. So this is the way I've set up for the entire semester. Okay. And then this is everything you should be done for this week. Now, also, I have suggested homework problems here, but also I will have a homework assignment. Hold on a second. Yeah, I'll have a homework assignment that will be due at the end of the week. Or no, I'm sorry. I keep forgetting. It's in MyMathlab. So I'm going to have homework that's due by the end of the semester. So once I have that done, you'll see it in here. Okay. But those will be due not by the end of each week. Usually it'll be done by the end of each week. But again, look at the syllabus for the due dates. Also look in MyMathlab, because when you go to MyMathlab, you'll be able to see those things. So let's go to the MyMathlab. Okay, so when you go into MyMathlab, you're going to have to register. Again, I've already got everything synced. Okay, So all you're going to do is open MyMathlab and then go through the directions of registering that I have in the syllabus. Okay, and again, if you have any questions, let me know. And then of course grades, okay, are here. Now your current grade in this class is always going to be in grades in Canvas, and it is going to be the accurate calculation, which means it's going to include dropping the lowest homeworks and quizzes. So everything will be included. The only thing that won't be included are the extra credit. I add those manually, okay, to your exam scores when we start doing the taking exams. Okay, so again, everything else will be included. So your grade, your current grade throughout the semester as the semester goes on will always be up to date in Canvas based on the homework that's already come due, and attendance points and so forth. Okay, other than that, I think that's it. Again, please make sure you read the syllabus, make sure you go through the MyMathlab, and don't hesitate to reach out to me if you have any questions whatsoever. I'm here to help you be successful in this class. And again, the main thing is stay on top of the material, stay on top of the lecture videos. Don't fall behind, okay? I understand that lots of you have other obligations and work schedules outside of class, but again, it's your responsibility to make sure that you keep up with the material. Okay, I do my part to make sure everything is set and everything's good and everything is ready for you guys. And I'm here to help you if you have any questions or concerns in class or outside of class. Which brings me to another thing that I want to make sure you understand. The best way to get a hold of me, other than in class asking questions, is email. Now, email me using your Wabansi email address. Don't email me using your personal email address because I cannot respond to personal emails for obvious reasons. So I can only respond to emails from students through their student email accounts, either through Wabansi's, through your student email at Wabansi, or through Canvas, because if you email me through Canvas, that uses your Wabansi email account. Okay. Also, if you email me Monday through Friday, I usually respond very quickly. But again, give me 24 to 48 hours to respond. I usually 99% of the time respond very quickly Monday through Friday. After 3 o'clock on Fridays, I am chances are you're not going to receive an email from me over the weekend. Okay. Now that doesn't mean you can't email me. Just realize that chances are you may not receive an email response from me until that Monday sometime. Okay. So again, I do check my emails from time to time on the weekends, but again, there's no guarantee that I'm going to be able to respond to you or will see your email. Okay, so that means if you're one of those students that waits till, let's say I have, let's say quizzes and homework due on Sunday evening by 11:59, if you're one of those students that does their work on the weekends, just be aware that, hey, don't wait till Sunday, because I can guarantee if you wait till Sunday and you have issues, I'm not going to be able to help you, and I'm not going to see the email, and again, you're going to be in a position you're not going to want to be in. So again, make sure you get those done earlier rather than later. Don't wait till the last minute to get things done. Get them done earlier rather than later, okay? Again, technical issues, I can't be responsible for any technical issues. So make sure you're checking your browser, okay? Use a different browser, usually Chrome. Chrome is usually a very good browser to use. Safari, issues. Okay, so again, also make sure that if you're doing this on your mobile device, if you're having issues with pulling things up and seeing things, then you're going to want to use your laptop or desktop, because again, it depends on the mobile app platform. Again, I'm not a tech guy per se, so that's something to keep in mind. Okay, those are the big things that I can recall off the top of my head that students will have problems with. So make sure you're checking those things, okay? And also, there are from time to time that Canvas will be updating over the weekend. So make sure you pay attention to that, because that's the best time to update. It's not all the time. It's very rare, but occasionally it will happen. Okay, so again, stay on top of that. And again, Monday through Friday, I respond to emails very quickly. On the weekends, not so much. Okay, so again, don't be upset if you don't hear from me right away on the weekend. I don't usually check my email as often on the weekends as I do during the week. Okay, so there's no guarantee that you'll hear from me. Okay, I hope I've made that clear. Okay. What else? Oh, and again, also in emails or in class, please, 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 please don't refer to me by my first name. Okay. Refer to me as Mr. Kovalt, Mr. C, Professor Kovalt. Any of those are fine. It's just awkward for me for a student to call me by my first name. So please don't do that. And again, some professors are more laxed and they don't mind that. I'm not one of those professors. Okay, so Mr. C, Mr. Kovalt, Professor Kovalt are all fine. Okay, let's see here. I think that's it. Other than that, I look forward to helping you guys be successful and navigate this class. Looking forward to getting to know each and every one of you during the semester. You're going to get to know a lot about me, and I'm looking forward to getting to know a little bit about you guys. Have a great day, and I'll look forward to seeing you then. Bye now.